Hello everybody. We are here at the Helsinki Convention Center at Atea Focus Event. And today I have with me my colleague from Atea Sweden, Mr. Anthony McCarrick. My name is Markus Heinonen and I work at Atea's consultant team. Anthony,
yes,
you have a proven track record of leading successfully digitalization in public sector in Sweden. Could you tell something about that the beginning?
Sure, thank you for those kind words. I think the important thing to address is when you work in the public sector is how can you give a relevant service to the citizens? What do they need? And how do they want it packaged? So some of the stuff we did in Södertälje in Sweden was that we helped the citizens know what is the quality of the air outside my children's preschool. Now this is an important question because everybody who's parents, they want to know, is the quality of air good or not? And we solved that using a few different technologies. Internet of Things, it's no rocket science, open data to make sure that it's accessible. So that's one of the things. We did the same thing actually at the older people's home to make sure that the temperature was correct for the inhabitants. So we did a lot of that kind of work. We did other stuff as well, of course. If we turn to the sustainability question, which of course is a very important question, one of the things there we did with the use of artificial intelligence was that we analysed the data of all the trucks that drove around in the municipality. And by using AI, we could get a suggestion that the trucks and the vehicles could drive in a different way. And then, of course, you ask, what's the kickback? Well, the kickback, of course, is sustainable, that you don't have to drive so much. The other kickback, of course, is that you can use the people who are employed to do more valued stuff. And the third part is also important. It's to show the citizens that we take these questions seriously. And I love that example because it's scalable, of course, over the whole of Sweden, but it's also scalable in Finland, all over the world. Just think, if we could make all the cars drive 10% better, what a kickback we would do in sustainability. So I think we have to be much better at looking at the whole picture. What does sustainability look like? What does good quality to the citizen look like? How can we use technology to make things better? So that's some of the stuff. Another thing we did was also using Internet of Things, that we put out sensors for in the parking places for the citizens who are physically impaired. Now for those people, it's really important that they know, is there a parking place where I can park my car so I can go shopping or not? So what we did is we put Internet of Things sensors in the ground, and then we connected it to our ecosystem with open data and AI, so that a citizen could check, I have to go shopping or I have to take the train. I can check. I can ask the AI chatbot, or I can check online, is it free or is it not? This is about giving real-time data. This is about connecting the dots. This is not about saying AI is best or IoT is best. It's about using different technologies together to make things better. I'll just give you another example. We used also blockchain, and we used that to try and solve a problem which is very relevant today in the days of fake news. You know, my degree when I went to Ireland is from 1980s. It's very easy to make a fake copy of my degree, of course. What we have to do when we give people degrees or a certificate, we have to make sure that it is actually true. And you can do that using blockchain. So we can use technology today to solve different types of problems, and all these problems are scalable, once again, not only in Sweden or Finland, in Europe. These are global questions, and we have to look at them in a global perspective. And I always try and have the global perspective, because we can learn from Rwanda, we can learn from Korea, we can learn from Finland, of course, we can learn from Canada. because these are global questions. And the big thing, I think, is can we use our creativity to solve the problems? And then when you want to do that, I think the main thing is that you have to bring people with different perspectives to the table, because then they see it in a different way, and that's when you can get the magic to happen.
You know, Tony, I like what I'm hearing. Neat ideas.
Thank you.
And since you have a long background in digitalization,
yes,
what can we do to get more people involved in this development?
Yeah. Well, thank you for the question. I think one thing we have to be better at in the Nordics is that we have to be better at learning from each other. Because if you guys come with a great idea, then we have to be on the ball and take the idea, for God's sake. More is better. I think another part is, so we have to have a better, keep the eye on the ball globally. So cooperation, collaboration is the key to success, but also education. We have to get people on board. What is AI and what is it not? That's one of the themes of my talk today. What is Internet of Things and what is it not? What can we do with it? What can we be afraid of? So we have to higher the level, I think, so we're reading the same side in the book. But then again, I think the other thing is that we have to be better in using concepts to utilizing the wonderful ideas our citizens and our employees have. I think there's a lot of ideas out there that we're not catching them. And it's the ideas that are the magic.
Yeah.
How do we do that? I don't have the answer, but I think it's one of the big questions.
One more question, Tony.
Yes.
You already mentioned sustainability.
Yes.
Can you elaborate more on that?
Yes, of course. I think one of the big challenges today that is, of course, the environmental question. It's not going to disappear. It's a global question. We have to address it. We have to bring it on top of the agenda. And we also have to address it in many different ways. We have to address it and use the capabilities and the possibilities of, example, different technologies. AI, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain. We have to look at it globally, and the time for waiting is not now. And if you can do it a bit better is a bit better. No time to wait. No time to waste.
Great. Thank you so much, Tony, for this great sum up. I think that's all for now.
Okay.
And thanks everybody for watching this video blog and for your time. And hope we'll be discussing with you about digitalization in near future. Bye now.
Bye now.